What up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So, coming back at you with another pick-a card reading, and this candle is popping and fizzling and sizzling and shit. Hold on. And then, I made this candle, and I guess what I did was I just put a bunch of colored wax together and put it in a wine glass of all things, and I think it's mad at me. I think this Frankenstein monster of a candle is like upset. Sorry about it, but I thought you looked cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm back here at you with another pick a card reading, and so yesterday I did a poll asking y'all which would you rather see? Would you rather see what people are noticing about you? How does their family feel about you, as well as what was the other one? Who's spying on you? So the one that took the cake, barely, was what are people noticing about you? Oh, you're just gonna, okay. I think my candle is putting itself out of its own misery. Oh my goodness. Maybe it won't. I have faith. But yeah, I'm gonna do them all. All those readings are ones that were either requested or ones I wanted to do anyway. But I just want to gauge y'all's interest in what you want to see first. So out the gate we have what are people noticing about you? So here's the piles. We have pile number one. Pile number one. And the way I did this time, it kind of reminds me of Trey's Tarot. I love him, but I was trying to figure out real quick, like, what am I gonna use for a card? Like, usually I have like a card or something or whatever, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just draw some eyeballs on some index cards and call it a day. So pile number one, this eyeball. Pile number two, capital I. Pile number three, the eyeball with eyelashes. All right, so pause the video if you need to. Thank you so much for liking this video with subscribing and all the nice words in the comments and stuff. Y'all love a boy. Y'all love me. I know y'all love me, and it shows. But yeah, I'll see you at your reading. You may not see this though. See you in a minute. Ooh, what up, pile number one? And welcome to your reading. So yeah, looking into what are people noticing about you? What are people noticing about you? So off the bat, I do want to start off with a gift. So Aqua Bro, my Aqua brother Nick, subscriber on the channel. He stops in on my live streams. I do go live like once or twice a day, usually at least once, on the channel. I have my Amazon birthday wish list. I'm an Aquarius, and he bought these really cool astrology dice off the list. In my favorite deck, in the mini version, the Wild Unknowns, the first deck I ever used. So thankful. Just shout out to him. Thank you, Aqua Bro. Appreciate you. Put them into good use right now on this channel on this good day. But yeah, I'm going to. This is going to be just like who you are. I'm looking into like maybe a characteristic or a strong characteristic that may tie into what people are noticing about you, or just some placements in general. Woo! There we go. All right, so I see Pluto. I see Capricorn. And I see the sixth house. So I mean, some people may actually have Pluto in say Capricorn, maybe not. In the sixth house, it doesn't mean that. It's more so like maybe a personality quirk. You may have a strong Plutonian placement, like you may be a Scorpio sun, moon, rising. You may also be a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or Virgo, or have any of those houses, any of those placements in the sixth house of service. But what I'm picking up on just in general, you don't have to have those placements. It's saying there's like with Pluto energy, there's like a big change or shift in say your work. Because you have Capricorn and the sixth house. Sixth house is Virgo. Both of those signs represent work to me. So something being really shaken up with your job. It could even be an ending. I can see Plutonian energy being like, say, losing a job. Something that was not, that wasn't pleasant to go through, because Pluto is all about transformation. That's what Scorpio represents as well. The sign that resides over there, or like the sign that it rules over, I guess is how you say it. Transformations, and sometimes those transformations are very uncomfortable, super powerful but uncomfortable. So if you just recently lost a job, if you lost a job and you haven't found another one yet, and you may be in a bad place or something like that, it's to say you don't see it now, but when you look back on it, maybe years from now, or maybe not even, or maybe months from now, you'll notice that maybe this was what needed to happen to kind of purge that energy out of your life. If you were at that job and you did not even care about being there, it's just money in your pocket, paying a bill. It's like you weren't really being fulfilled. So it's a blessing in disguise to have you do something to kind of reinvent yourself, to shake things up, because maybe you wouldn't have done it on your own. Also, but I do see a very hardworking person, somebody who has a lot of power or authority in a sense. Even if it's not that you have like a high ranking position or something like that, you could just be your own boss, or you could just be a very influential person just naturally. Like when you step in a room, it's like you're just a natural leader. But I do get a sense of maybe somebody even quitting a job in order to do something that they love, like maybe start that spiritual career, or start that business, or start that thing that really resonates with you. Even going back to school for some. Don't know why I got that. But I already just pulled you 2 of these tarot cards here out of the Astro Matrix deck. But we're going to be clarifying with the little mini Wild Unknown deck, because it's just so cute. I love it. But something that people are noticing about you is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Something about not being, as I said, maybe losing a job, not having your resources in order. You could be a Taurus. We're dealing with a Taurus. But this speaks of like, people are seeing you worry about your struggle. It's not just that you're struggling. People see that you are worried about the struggle. Going through some shit. And it may, even if you didn't tell them what's going on, it's like it comes out in your mannerisms. It comes out in your your anxiety. Like you just look like you count the dollars in your head. You just look like you frantic, and and the people, like if you did leave a job or something like that, the people that you used to work with, they think about you too. So it's like people are worried about you. Pile number 1, and something else that they're noticing is the 2 of Swords here in reverse, which is about they're noticing that maybe you're just reacting to the thing right now. If this is your story, or like maybe you just kind of have a lot on your plate and you don't seem to have to see the bigger picture. Because I feel like some people are saying that you're just kind of sitting in the energy, or you're not really taking any action. You're just kind of like reacting. It's like, okay, well, it's probably gonna go get up and like start doing something else, like another job. Like, come on, we're rooting for you. Come on. It's like they can feel like it's heavy. On the bottom of the deck, you did pull Temperance in reverse, and some of y'all, you may be coping with it the best way you can. Some of y'all, you may be drinking or smoking a little bit more than normal, just trying to escape from the shit. And they are noticing that too. Some people are noticing that too. Only take that if it resonates. But in terms of, like, say, the King of Pentacles, what's going on? King of Pentacles in reverse. The 2 of Swords comes up upright this time. Okay. And you have the 8 of Pentacles. That's fucking crazy. That's spooky. No, real shit. You have the 2 of Swords, which we had already pulled that before, right here, which was speaking of like, take off the blindfold and do something. Well, I think the thing about that is you may feel like, what's the point? Or like maybe you feel like the options that you have aren't really that exciting to fucking like choose. Like why choose anything? I don't want to do any of that. I'm sitting in my feelings, or I don't know what to do. It could be even that you don't even know what to do. You also have the 8 of Pentacles here as well, which is the work card. Perfecting something. It speaks of like, if you don't know where you are headed, or you don't know what to do, it's like saying go back in time when you were like, say, a younger version of yourself, a more enthusiastic version of yourself. Did this one go out too? Anyways, we're not gonna have a candle. It's embarrassing. They're embarrassing me. But anyway, see, when I try to make shit, candles just go out on now. But it's like saying go back to that time where you were like a younger person, or like even before you got this job? What did you used to want to do? What did you do before? Like, what was that thing that maybe you tried out for or applied for you didn't get, and you may want to apply again? It's a different season. It's a different energy. Also, it kind of speaks of like maybe what have you always wanted to do? Like maybe as a kid, even if it's somehow beyond you. Like I want to be a musician, or I want to be an artist, or I want to be anything but a superhero we can work with. Okay. Even if you want to be a doctor, go back to school and get your degree. I mean, you can still do whatever you want to do. Pal one. No matter how old you are, you can still do whatever you want to do. That's still there. But I think it speaks of really sitting down with yourself and seeing this as a blessing, whatever this is, because there's other ways I can spin this. It doesn't have to be a job. It could be a relationship. It can be anything. But the point of the matter is, I do feel like it resonates with someone who's going through a tough time, and they're worried about how grounded they are. You can't seem to find your footing because whatever it is, it's like affecting you very mentally and emotionally, and it's something that you weren't expecting and you don't want to look at. It could be just the addiction, if that's a thing for you. No judgment, but I keep pulling my eyes over here like someone's saying y'all drink too much or like smoke too much. Sloppy. I didn't, but I think the whole point here is just to kind of reevaluate. Okay, well, if I can't have this thing that I was doing anymore, then what would be just as good, if not better? You get to call the shots. You get to create that story. You get to say what that is. You do, because this is your life. And there's no such thing as making a wrong choice if it is aligned to you, your inner self, your higher self, meaning that it doesn't hurt anybody. It only helps you and the people around you, and it's something that you're passionate about and feel good about. Then guess what? It's for you, baby boo. So go for it. The Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, where are we going with this? Okay, motherfuckers. The Father of Pentacles in reverse, which is the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is weird. Okay. And the Six of Cups in reverse. It just repeats itself. Not making a decision because of the emotions of what happened to you or what you're going through is not going to make the situation any better. Worrying about an issue is not going to make it not exist. Pretend like not looking at it's not going to make it not exist either. It's like, say you got to deal with your problems. Power one, you are strong enough. Ask for help if you need to. Cry about it if you need to, but you have to. Your guys are saying you have. No sugarcoat it. Get up. They say get up and do something. The Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I'm not yelling at you. I love you. I'm just saying we gotta do something, because it's like the quicker you take action and look at your stuff, look at your issues and work towards changing them or bettering them, or at least making a decision in general, the quicker you will be happier. The quicker you will find that, oh, this is behind me and this is for the best. And that's all your guys want for you. That's all I want for you. That's all anybody who loves you wants for you. But that's all I got for you. I'm going to leave it here. I ain't got shit else to say. This is a real quick pick a card about what are people noticing about you specifically. But yeah, so look in the comments. Let me know if this resonated, how it resonated, and see you next time. Just remember this one thing, okay? Just remember, it's just small word of encouragement if you need it, okay? Put it on a t-shirt, slap it on a hat, a mug, put it in the email, like little the signatures in the emails, yeah, whatever. It goes like this: if you got spirit, what? Spirit got you. Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, pal number 3? Hello, and welcome to your reading, looking at what are people starting to notice about you. So, what are people starting to notice about you? Let's go. So, I already pulled a couple tarot cards out of the Astro Matrix deck. as well as a numerology card, which is 7 for you. It's a green 7. And I don't know why I keep calling these numerology cards. It literally slips out my mouth. This is not a numerology card as much as it is a crazy 8s card that I got for $1 at Five Below. And I'm using them as numerology cards because they're kind of perfect for it. You know, I made up a color system and everything. I may actually make a video on how to use any card to tap into your intuition. It may be easier than learning tarot if you say either are into tarot or you find that you may want to try something else to kind of play with your intuition, because it's not the cards, guys. It's not these cards that are magical in itself. It's like I tell people, you can hand me ABC kindergarten flashcards and I'll read the shit out you with them. It doesn't really matter. It's not the card. It's just paper and ink. It's being able to tap into your intuitive faculties, you know, because anyone can just like memorize card meanings and not produce like a real insightful reading. It's like, it's just something that you trust. But I might come out with some videos about that. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you kind of want to see. It would be real simple, like how to just use stuff to make, to tap in your own intuition. Like I didn't do anything to these cards. I didn't write on them. I didn't have to. Green for me is earth energy, because there's 4 colors in the deck. And with the number 7 to me, this is about making choices. This is about spiritual, make very much spiritual decisions, like say a spiritual test, a karmic test. Life path number 7s go through a lot in terms of like ethics, having to choose the right thing over the wrong thing. Like, been put in positions where you can pick the good one or the bad one, and either way it's going to come with more karma, but hopefully good karma if you make the right decision. And in terms of your resources, when it comes down to this green number 7, it's about making the right choices, the high road. But I'm going to throw you some of these astrology dice that subscriber Aquabro Nick, shout out to him. My Amazon wish list is in the description, and it's my birthday wish list for now because I'm an Aquarius, so I'm a Leo rising too. So I don't think no one is gonna celebrate their birthday harder than a Leo rising sun or moon. But no matter what your sun sign is, if you got Leo in them other placements, it's our birthday all month. I'm sorry, not sorry. But these are gonna come in handy to kind of get us to see more insight about you. Maybe even placements in your chart, don't have to be, but it definitely speaks of how this ties into the cards that you pull. So we have Mercury. You may be a Gemini or a Virgo, or have it somewhere very prominent in your chart, like you're the ascendant. Like say if your ascendant is Virgo or Gemini, then that means that your chart ruler is actually Mercury, which is like one of those strongest planets in your chart then. And you also have the number 1, the first house, which would indicate like maybe it's an ascendant, right? But it doesn't have to be. You can also just have your Mercury in the first house, someone who's very much a forward-thinking person, like you use. That is the most used of your energy. You may even look at your logic or the way you think as almost like something that you identify with. Like, I know I'm a sharp motherfucker. I'm the sharpest knife in the drawer. Okay, you a spoon. You are a spoon. I am the sharpest steak knife in the drawer. You're a plastic cereal spoon over there. It's like that kind of energy. And you also have Taurus. So put it together, you could be a Mercury and Taurus in the first house. If I looked at it that way, it's somebody who has their mind on their money on their mind, but you's a hell of a distraction when you shake your behind. I got to yo, am I right? It's like you got money on your mind, baby. You have a knack for acquiring money, hustling. It's like that kind of thing. It's like very much money minded or business oriented, or if not that, you could even just be good at putting things together. Like say aesthetically, Taurus is artistic at least, that kind of thing. There's a certain aesthetic about you. You have an eye for art, probably. You just know it looks good. You could work at a bank. I don't know why that comes out. You could work at a bank. Okay, side note. This is maybe just random. I don't know. What people may be noticing about you, pile number 3, is that they don't shoot the messages. Some people think that you are just glowing, and it must be. Oh my God, are you gaining a little weight? Oh my God, is that a bump? Pile number 3 is pregnant. That's kind of like what some people, I don't know if that's true or not. For some of y'all may want to take a test if you're late. But, you know, some people are saying very specific for a few of y'all, maybe just one. I think she's pregnant before you know, or some shit like. It could just be a situation where like you don't tell everybody your business yet. You know, we're gonna wait till the second trimester and be like, okay, yes, we're having a baby. You know the proper thing to do, I guess. But I think they're beating it to it like, oh, she's definitely pregnant. But that was a side note. You ain't gotta take that if you don't want it. But in another place, it speaks of somebody being actually very honest. I see Taurus energies being very honest in the first house, especially is honest. And in Mercury, it is honest in communication as well. And that makes a lot of sense now I'm putting this together. Because the tarot card that you pull, what people are noticing about you is the World in reverse. You also have the Ace of Swords. Now, the thing is, maybe you're put in a situation. Also, some of y'all may be Libras. I'm sorry. Maybe Libras, Taurus, Geminis, what's the other one I said? Virgo, right? Libra comes up as well, or any of the other air signs, except for Gemini for some reason. Maybe you're Gemini, but I don't feel like there's a lot of Geminis in this. Oh wait, did I subconsciously think that all Geminis are liars? Something to think about. But anyway, I feel like you were put in a position where you could have done the wrong thing. You could have done the absolute wrong thing. You could have taken too much. You could have followed the crowd and done what everybody else is doing it, or like nobody's looking type of shit. And you decided to not do that, take the ethical route, and maybe the other person got caught, maybe that group got caught. Something happened, and you know that you would have gotten fucked, or something like that. And it's like saying you didn't make that choice. You did something that that you can be proud of, in the sense of like you didn't want to do that kind of thing anyway. You don't want to be shady, and you're affirming that. And guess what? Even at the cost of like something, you missing the boat on something, or you not being able to say you succeeded in something. You did not cheat, you did not lie, you did not steal. You said, well, I guess I didn't win, you know? And it's that honesty that people are noticing. It's that sense of like, oh, we can trust Pal 3. You know, I can really trust Pal 3, is what people are saying. Clarify this, please. The World. The Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords again. Wow. In terms of relationship, maybe you came clean and confessed about something that you may have done or thought about or something like that. I don't know. Maybe someone confessed something to you. But it feels like you could have taken advantage or something like that. Maybe in a relationship. Not even a romantic one, doesn't have to be. But you could have really took him way more than you had to. Than you could have really done that. And maybe you even needed something from them and you still didn't do it. Or maybe you needed something from the situation. Like maybe you were really in need. Like it wasn't set up like, oh, you're gonna take it or no. Like no motive, no incentive. No, you would have very much benefited from this, and it would have meant something for you if you would have actually been unethical. You would have felt like, oh well, I have to, or something like that. I feel like it's that kind of thing. But you stuck to your laurels and you said, no ma'am. And yeah, Ace of Swords twice. People are saying that you are very clear-minded, honest. It's all that stuff. It's beautiful energy, really. On the bottom of this deck, you do have the Six of Cups in reverse, and it may have something to do with family with the Ten of Pentacles, particularly siblings. For some of y'all, if y'all have siblings. I wouldn't know that dynamic because I don't got no siblings. I'm the only child. But for some of y'all, I'm hearing siblings, maybe cousins or like distant family. And you have the Five of Swords, a fight with them. And you could have like taken it to the nasty place. You could have really been cutthroat. Like they wanted to be cutthroat. But shit, they probably couldn't even play on you. They probably couldn't even do nothing because you weren't even playing with them. It's like, I'm not even doing this. I'm not even lowering or degrading myself, or even, I don't have the time or the money to fuck with you right now. Please leave me alone. I'm good. Bye. If it's that situation, you didn't really entertain it. And it's something about you just really held your head up high. I don't know what it is. Sound off in the comments if this is really, tell me what this is so I can say I'm so proud of you about number 3. Because it's giving me great energy, but it could be so much because it's a general reading. But the Ace of Swords comes up. Remember in the other deck with the crown on it, the laurel and the crown. It's like, you're winning. Like, we're so proud of you. It's like what your guys say. We're so proud of you. The Devil. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Mother of Wands. So this speaks of like maybe You really understood where other people around you are capable of because of this. I don't feel like you were alone in whatever this is. I feel like this was maybe another person involved or a group thing, but whatever it is, it's like, hell, maybe the whole damn family. I don't know. But it's like, whatever it is, it's like saying, this at least lets you see what people around you are capable of. The Ten of Cups in reverse and the Devil card. You see what kind of toxic tendencies people have. You may be involved with a Capricorn. You may be a Capricorn. Shit, I don't know. But, or an Aries. Why the Devil? Ooh, the Daughter of Cups. Ooh, I'm hearing something. It may have involved children. It's just a lot. And it's like, whatever it was a hell no for you. And you was wondering about it, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's like people are noticing that you are a honest person. And that makes you, in itself, a very trustworthy and a very trustworthy person in a time where people just seem to want things for themselves and damn everybody else. You are the needle in the haystack, pile number 3. You are the little beam of sunshine, the little beam of sunshine that, I'm so sorry. The little beam of sunshine that kind of makes the world a brighter place. And that's what I was trying to say. But sound off in the comments. Let me know if this resonated. And remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings and all we do. Bye. What up, pile number 2? If you chose, the capital I. Welcome to your reading. Looking at what are people starting to notice about you? What they starting to peep? What's going on, pile number 2? I do want to start you off with some of these beautiful astrology dice that my Aqua homeboy, Nick, got off the Amazon birthday wish list for us, the channel. As well as a miniature version of my favorite deck, the Wild Unknown. I have the regular size one, but like just having the mini one, that makes me feel good. Thank you so much. But anywho, I'm gonna start by rolling the dice just to kind of see some placements or a personality that comes up about you. You don't have to be any of these signs or placements, but it does kind of describe like where you're at right now. In terms of like how people are looking at you, but more so from a personality perspective than a situation, you know? Woo. All right, so I see Neptune in Taurus in the 12th house. So Neptune in Taurus, and we have the 12th house. That's very interesting because 12th house and Neptune go hand in hand together. It's Piscean energy, all right? Very spiritual, very mysterious. It can be very secretive. It can also be very karmic. But if I was to kind of put this together, if I was looking at a chart with that in it, I would say this is somebody who is very, very tapped in, somebody who might be psychic, probably is psychic. Neptune in the 12th house and then in the sign of Taurus is somebody who could be very much psychic, but in a very Taurian kind of, like a Taurus kind of way. Like how would Venus be tapped into her psychic gifts? Through empathy for one, maybe an empath for sure. But also probably having a strong gut feeling about something, like a strong gut, like clairsentience or claircognizance. It's like getting flashes of insight just based on how you feel, like a strong sense of like you can literally feel it sometimes with that Taurus energy. That's how strong the insight is. But also you could just be a Neptune in Taurus, or you could have Neptune in the 12th house. Don't have to, but it also gives me vibes of you could be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Taurus. You could be a life path number 3. You could be born on the 12th of the month or in December for some of y'all. The first letter of your name could start with an I. Hi, Irene. If you're watching, I don't even know an Irene. But I did pull a couple cards out the gate for us just to save some time. I pulled 2 tarot cards out of the Astro Matrix deck, and I pulled you a numerology card. It's not really a numerology card. Let's be real. It's a crazy eights card that I got for $1 at Five Below, but I'm using them as numerology cards with the system because it's pink. That's fire energy to me. There's 4 different colors in that deck. Pink, hot pink was fire, and then the number 1 is obviously the vibration of number 1, and then the way they animate them or illustrate them is so like on point. Like this is the vibe of number 1. Go get them, Tiger. Like doing new things. It's like inspired to and driven to, and I don't give a damn what you say about it. I'm chasing this butterfly, this dragonfly, whatever the hell it is, because I feel like it, and I can. It's stepping into yourself. You may have been like really quiet or reserved, say in the past, or just normally, but something about a situation kind of got you shaken up. Even if it's not like just a specific situation, it's like I'm hearing I've had it. I'm done. Like fuck that. You know, being pushed into a state of allowing yourself to take up space. Take up space in that energy, because you have the Tower for one, and the Hermit in reverse. You may be a Virgo. I don't know. These are what people are noticing about you. You also have the 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. We will be clarifying with this Wild Unknown deck, but the initial feelings that I'm getting is very much... some people are noticing that you're fighting with your partner or fighting with someone that's close to you, and you're finally sticking up for yourself. You're not just sitting there taking a beat down. It's like I'm not gonna sit here and just be quiet, or I'm not gonna sit here and just not speak my mind because it's gonna upset you. Screw that. I am going to acknowledge how I feel, damn it. And I'm hearing for somebody else, hopefully not romantic, but it may have gotten physical. If it's a friend or a family member, hopefully not a romantic partner. If it's a romantic partner, get the hell out, baby. You get the hell out. Please don't stay in that. I've been in that kind of situation before. It does not get better. You end up almost killing each other, if killing each other. Like, please, if you are in a situation that's abusive, take this as your confirmation to leave, because it doesn't get any better. But I only saw that like as a flash for like maybe one person, I hope. But I don't even hope one person, but no more than that, I hope. But I do get a sense of y'all sticking up for yourself, and in the most unexpected way. It's like somebody just snapping. I see with the Tower card, like just snapping, like going off. Let's pull some clarifying cards. What is this? The 2 of Wands. I feel like somebody maybe was trying to gaslight you into believing that you weren't good enough in something, or that you weren't that you weren't all that in a bag of chips, like you didn't know what you was talking about or something like that. And they were doing it because you do know what you're talking about. You do have a spark. And I think for some of these people, this is the only way they could really get any energy from you, was to kind of like, you know, shit talk you, basically make you feel bad, and just siphon that gross energy off of you, because that's how they feed or something like that. That's how they become confident, because they made someone like you, someone powerful, someone spiritually awakened, by the way, make them feel like shit. The 5 of Pentacles just came out. It jumped out the deck. It's like someone intentionally trying to take your confidence with the 2 of Wands and turn it into something like that's not even true. And maybe for a split second you believed it, and something, you snapped the fuck out of it, because I see you going the fuck off. I see you just go, let it out. Go at them, bro. But Page of Cups in reverse. I wasn't trying to pull these, and the Chariot in reverse. And something about some of y'all had to move away from this situation, or someone actually had to move, like literally leave, because you can't be around them anymore, or something like that. If this was a relationship, or if this was something like that. For others, it may be a parent, like an overbearing parent, because I see that with the Chariot in reverse. It's like Cancerian energy, like mother. And then we have the Daughter of Cups in reverse, trying to keep somebody small. So this even be on family members, but it's like, either way, I see the Hermit in reverse is like saying, no, screw that. I'm about to, no. I got some stuff to say about this. This ain't right. And the 9 of Wands is tired as hell, feels beat up and banged up, but guess what? I'm gonna defend myself. I'm not. And maybe it was the fact that maybe they said they just went too far, or they started doing something that was just like this does not resonate with you. You just could not let it go, and you just had to say something. You had to stick up for yourself. Maybe you just see the light. Maybe it was intuitive with the Neptune in the 12th house in Taurus. As I say Taurus, I do see the Hierophant in reverse. It's Taurus, but it says things that you always believed. Maybe you found out they weren't true. Yeah, the Son of Swords or the Knight of Swords in reverse. Maybe it's like, hold up. Like, it's like the feeling of being brainwashed or something like that. It's like, the whole time I thought this was what this was, and it's not. And it's having a realization, a light bulb moment, and realizing that, wait, hold up. This ain't even what I signed up for. This is not what I signed up for. You're not who I thought you was. Even if it's like your family or parents, like, I didn't sign up for this. I don't need this. The High Priestess in reverse. For a split second, you went against your damn intuition and was like, for a split second, you forgot who the F you was. And guess what? I think you remember now. So, yeah, you are a very powerful person. You may be a life path number 1, by the way. There's a certain energy about you that can be very intoxicating and very warm. But people don't normally see that ugly side, or that side of you that gets pushed too far and ends up reacting like a person, because you are a person. There's only so much a person can take or endure before they put their foot down and say, oh, hell no. Wait just a minute. The hell you talking to? You talking to? You know what I'm saying? Even the nicest person gets to that point. Hold on, who is she talking to though? That's telling me kind of shit. But yeah, I feel like people are kind of taken aback by how you reacted to it, because they normally see you as somebody who's very gentle. I see the 12th house as someone very much gentle, or normally like too cool for school. Like they're not really out here to just be just a menace or just be in a bad mood. It's like it's very upbeat to me. I feel like your energy is very grounded, but also more so optimistic. It's nice energy. It's just nice, and this ain't nice. But or maybe this talks about how you need to go ahead and pop off on somebody and stick up for yourself, stand up for yourself. You know, just food for thought. I'm just here pointing out stuff. I'm not here, just pointing stuff out. If it don't resonate, don't keep it. If it does resonate, you're welcome. But other than that, I just wanted to give you something, just to see what was gonna come out. I didn't have a plan. I didn't know what was gonna come out, but this is what people are noticing about you now. So sound off in the comments and let me know if it's resonated. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to. And as always, guys, remember this. If y'all remember nothing else, if you got spirit, what? Spirit got you. Blessings in all we do. Bye.